Hello everyone, welcome to this new video, this new tutorial in which we are going to talk about self-guidance. We are going to take the self-guidance animation, we are going to deactivate it, okay, so we can see what this tool really is like. The previous version 7, was like this. We gave it to apply, we gave it to apply again, and it went back, see? He always returned to the point of origin. Reallusion has created this magnificent tool, which is self-alignment. We're going to activate it, and we're going to activate it in aligning position and direction. We can activate it here, and also within the main menu, animation, automotion, alignment, position, and direction. We can activate it here. Well, we already have it active. With having it, because we have it active, this hasn't changed, okay? We have to start it from scratch, always telling it that we want to self-align our animation. We are going to remove it from here, this, and now we are going to put it, we can put it this way. Once the animation has finished, we give it to apply. We are going to give it to apply, and so we already have our animation. We are going to give it to see how our character behaves. We give play and see that our animation continues and extends in the distance and time that we have placed him in our timeline. Well, now we can also do with this new tool, we can take and extend our animation without having to do it sequence by sequence of animation. We can do it with the loop tool. To make an animation loop, we are going to do it until the end of our animation project. We are going to do it until there. We are going to place it. We are going to place the camera to see the entire process. We give play, and we see that our character now does have an extension of our animation in time and in the direction that we have placed him in our timeline. Now it's great. This tool is great. Very good for what animation is, because now we will see another way of how we can work with self-alignment, telling you that this character comes within the iCloud 8 installation package. Okay, the animations that I am using in this tutorial are on the NetPlay, and it is the Quote de Vida en la Calle Animación, which the truth for me is one of the packages that we should have, yes or no. Because it's a package that gets you out of a lot. It has gotten me out of many problems when it comes to making a project, to animate, for the simple reason that it has all the daily animations that we can have on the street. It's a very, very interesting package to have. Okay, we have to walk, we have chat to talk, we have interaction, we have to talk to on the phone. You like the trip, like we were on a trip or on vacation, okay? We have many animations that we can use in our projects. I already tell you, look at the City Life in the Reallusion store that you can purchase it. It is not an expensive package for what can help us in the future of our projects. We continue with the next situation in which we can use self-alignment. Well, let's now look at another situation in which our animation click has its own rotation variable. So we are going to place, for example, we are going to give play. Let's see how our character begins to walk in a straight position. Now change the turn, but I don't want you to do this. I want you to maintain the straightforward position, okay? So what we have to do is change within the self-alignment. Instead of putting it in alignment, position, and direction, we have to align it only in position. Let's click here and activate it. Now we're going to delete all these animations, and we're going to place the animations. Let's put Star Wars. Let's give it Star Wars. So start walking. Here we have it. Okay? Let's give it a loop. Let's apply it. And now let's create the twist. Let's look for a twist here. For example, let's apply it. And now let's apply an animation termination, the one. In the end, we give our clip to apply, and there we have it. Let's give it at the beginning to see how our animation behaves, and now we will see that it does not have any position turn. Does it stay in position to remove these little levers that it has? We can make it pick up and align it well, or make a small transition so that we don't have those stops. Then in other videos we will see what transitions are like. Although I think that we already know everything about transitions, is how it acts like in a video editor. Let's give it there. It's perfect, maybe even less, a little less. Let's put it a little less so that it doesn't have that jump. There's a little more to the perfect start. Let's give it play, and now see that our character has maintained the position in a straight line since how it started. From the beginning, our animation has not had any twist because we have activated position auto alignment that always maintains the same position. And here we have the position and direction alignment. If our animation that can be given in the case has a rotation variable, it can rotate our direction, then it is not how we want that animation or our project to be. We don't want that animation to do that twist. So we also have the option to be able to align it in position, not in position and direction. Well, we move on. Another case that may occur is that we have an animation clip which already has a pivot point assigned for a sequence. This means that that sequence has several clips to create an animation in the sequence. For example, we are going to see the example. We are going to we do not have self-guidance activated, but for example, this animation we are going to apply, and we see that it skips us. Its pivot point is somewhere other than in the center. That is, it appears outside the pivot point. Why? Because this animation is already assigned. This clip is assigned so that it is working with other clips to compose an animation sequence. Okay, let's go now. How can we solve this problem? Well, we delete the animation, we return to the beginning, and now we activate our self-alignment. We now apply again to the same animation. We are going to return to the beginning. We apply, and we see that now its animation begins at the central pivot point, at the origin starting point of our scene. Perfect. Well, let's move forward. Let's see an animation in which we have a level change, such as here. We are going to give play. We see that our character Sarta stays there, and then when we apply it, we are going to select the character. When we apply the second jump animation to it, we see that the character takes the level that his animation carries because the automotion is activated. Alignment well. How can we fix this? We're going to the first clip. We're going to zoom in. We're going to zoom in on the jump. Let's go get it. Put it right and go to the first clip of this animation. And what we have to do is right-click it and say Align. And now we're going to align it. To what? Foot to foot. That right now we can align it to the foot we want. We are going to tell him that it is the red foot, for example, perfect. We already have aligned how what? Because he has made this very simple. He has taken the alignment of the previous click. If the previous clip, the level was above, here, above the cube, What it has done has been to align the foot that we have chosen with the foot. In this case, it can be any of the 2FA. He has aligned it with the previous animation that ended at the level above. Okay, now we see how the animation behaves at our perfect level. Well, before finishing, I recommend that you watch the following videos that we are going to make about basic animation so that you can start working with iCloud and we can see how we can make animations and animation changes in the next videos. The next tutorials also recommend that you can have in the mate play the animation that we have made in this tutorial, which is the assassin's move. What is the assassin animation? That we have it in the mate play, that we can get it, and it is one. It is also a perfect animation for making projects or integrating it into action video games, because that's it for this video. Thank you very much for attending and for watching this video. See you in the next video.